So, I was reading Friedrich Nietzsche, his Beyond Good and Evil, Das Volk Zarathustra, The Gay Science, and I have Das Volk Zarathustra and Beyond Good and Evil with me. When I was reading his The Gay Science, I have came across a very thrilling and striking paragraph. It goes like, "Do you not hear the noise of the grave diggers who are burying God? Do you not smell the divine decomposition? Gods too decompose. God is dead. God remains dead, and we have killed him." And it made me think that is it a proclamation of triumph that God is dead? Is it a celebration of the death of divine? Or is it a pronouncement of crisis? And Nietzsche certainly is not celebrating the death of God. He is just diagnosing the spiritual condition of a society that has outlived the very metaphysical framework upon which it once stood. So, first we have to know the contemporary situation of Nietzsche. You know, when Nietzsche was writing, the intellectual architecture of the old world has crumbled. Christianity, particularly its Catholic form in Western Europe, has provided a moral framework for centuries in Europe. But with the like with the ideas from Renaissance and scientific revolution, has rendered the cosmos intelligible, measurable, and disenchanted. So we human beings, are no longer a divine creature. We are no longer situated in a sacred narrative. So therefore, the question is not theological but existential. Bad. And Nietzsche also says that how shall we comfort ourselves, the murderers of all murderers? And the question is now, when the transcendent guarantor of value and morality has vanished, can human being create his own morality and survive it? Can human being generate a moral value within himself and endure the burden of his creation? And Nietzsche's answer is very audacious. He says, man must create his own value. And let me read it. And Nietzsche, about morality and the topic of morality, Nietzsche was very, like, very bold. Like, there is a very favorite line of mine. I don't know, I just want to intersect the line here. I don't know it would make sense or not. In Beyond Good and Evil, Nietzsche says, there is no such thing as moral phenomena, but only a moral interpretation of phenomena. And by this line, and this book is very, very hard to read, and I'm still grasping most of the concepts. And but let me read few lines from Gospel Zarathustra, where he introduced a concept of Overman or Superman. In Germany, he called the word Übermensch, and that's very, very audacious, very terrifying. Okay, what Nietzsche introduced is Übermensch, and what is Übermensch? First, see, Nietzsche is saying that. Let me read. I'm quoting him. It is like it may vary translation to translation. Man is a rope fastened between animal and Superman, and a rope over an abyss. A dangerous going across, a dangerous wayfaring, a dangerous generous looking back, a dangerous shuddering and staying still. So he's saying that man is a rope between animal and Übermensch, between animalhood and maybe divinehood. And he says that that I teach you Superman or Übermensch. I teach you Übermensch. Man is something that should be overcome. Nietzsche is emphasizing on that man has to overcome man, because everything man thought that this is me, this is my morality, this has meaning, everything that gave man meaning has crumbled, because with the decline of Christianity that has provided a coherent moral structure to mankind for centuries, the decline has entailed not mere a loss of belief, but it precipitated the erosion of an entire moral horizon, and man is lost. This book, Das Bog Zarathustra, is also written in a very poetic way, in a very biblical way. Actually, this is often called the mock gospel. Like the Gospels of New Testament gave us the narrative of Jesus Christ and the Christianity emerged. And now, when Nietzsche is announcing that we have to start from a scratch, so Nietzsche is presuming, I guess, this book will be the guideline for a new beginning. And Nietzsche is saying that we all must become Übermensch. And who is Übermensch? Übermensch is not merely a superior human being. He is re-evaluation embodied. He doesn't inherit values, he legislates them. He stands, as it were, the vacuum left by the divine, and he assumes responsibility once attributed to God. But there is a tremor of unease. This central question still persists, perhaps with greater urgency. That, that can human psyche sustain such sovereignty? Can human being create his own morality and survive it? Or he shall collapse beneath the weight of his own creation? Because there is another voice, equally profound, yet skeptical, and his name is Fyodor Dostoevsky.